Tommy Fury's new training footage is absolutely horrible, and I'll tell you why, because the only thing that he showed was a little bit of pad work and him hitting the back. And let me tell you something about these punches. They're very stiff. He showed absolutely nothing in this footage. The only thing that he showed is him running his mouth, talking about everybody wants to fight him because he sells pay-per-views. The only time that you sold pay-per-views was when you fought Jake Paul. That's it. I didn't even know you before you fought Jake Paul. So again, this was absolutely horrible footage from Tommy Fury. Not only this, but the only thing that he showed was his old photos as well of him when he used to weightlift. Nobody cares about that. Show us some sparring footage. Show us some better pad work. I don't know who's training you. Surely it's not your dad, because your dad wasn't even in this video. So again, I don't know who's training this guy, but this guy need to fix his goddamn training camp, because it's absolutely horrible. Now, the only thing that I see in this footage is him overlooking KSI, and this is the reason why I think KSI will clip him in this fight. Or you know what, he just didn't want to show anything because he doesn't want to show anything to KSI, so he can't clip him with anything. But again, this is training footage. Now you talking shit that everybody wants to fight you. Now you boosting your ego. And again, I only seen one guy in that training camp. I didn't see his dad. I didn't see any other guy. With KSI, there was multiple people helping him. So again, I don't know how serious Tommy Fury is taking this fight.
Now, I don't get how Tommy Fury said that he's training harder for this fight than the fight with him and Jake Paul.
I'll tell you for a fact what I have done, and this is on my cross my heart and hope to die. I have trained 100 times harder for you than I have Jake Paul.
Good. I want the best version of you.
You're going to get the best version.
I want the best version.
And I guarantee
and then that will just up
you
my,
are not going to... You'll be very lucky to escape the first round.
We'll see.
And I promise you that.
But in the video, it looked like he was just joking around, even throwing elbows on the heavy bag, trying to mock KSI's latest performance. Now, this all could be for the cameras, so let's hope it's for the cameras, because if he actually is overconfident for this fight, he could pay the price on fight night. Now, another thing I don't get that Tommy Fury said in the face-off with KSI is that he was joking around and playing around with Jake Paul, but for this fight, he's going to punish KSI.
All I've got to say is, Jake Paul, I was playing games, going in there, fainting, jabbing up and down. See what I'm going to do with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to come straight to you.
Cool.
I'm going to hit you hard, and harder.
Now, part of that is true. He was jabbing and he was fainting in the Jake Paul fight. But let's be honest, he was trying, because his record and his muscles aren't going to win the judge's decision. Now, another thing that can cost Tommy Fury the whole match, just like it happened to Logan Paul, is that he's overlooking KSI. He thinks he knows how KSI is going to come into the fight, just like any other amateur fighter, as he said in the face-off.
I've been spying people for 6 months already in preparation for this guy. I know
found no one that fights like me.
Oh, really?
There's no
Every
one that fights
amateur
like
in the
me.
country fights like you.
There's no
popping up and down on your thing.
No one fights like me. Yep.
We'll see. Do that against a professional boxer and you'll see.
But KSI and his coach obviously know that that isn't true.
He's a super tough guy. He's super technical. He knows how to stay safe. He's got a hard dig. He's everything we expect him to be.
Exactly.
He doesn't know anything about you.
Facts.
He thinks you're an absolute novice at everything.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
If anything, like they said, they know how Tommy Fury is going to come into the fight, but Tommy Fury doesn't know how KSI is going to come into that fight.